Welcome back to Vancouver Carpenter. Today I'm going to show you guys a few simple tricks to get out some really stubborn nails. So what you're going to need is a hammer. You don't need this one, just a hammer, a nail bar, linesman pliers, preferably some ones with some good leverage, and a nail punch. So with those 4 tools, you should be able to take out almost any nail. But right here, what we have is 3 1/4 ring shank nails going into dry treated lumber. So this stuff is really hard to get out. As you can see by looking at these, I had pretty much given up on them by this point and started banging them over. Now let's just see to make sure that these are all like irretrievably bent and unable to go through. Yeah, that one's looking like the worms I find on the tennis court in the morning. This one might go through. Yeah, I could tell. But I would say about 50% of these nails weren't going back up. Yep. Oh, broken one. That's a good one to try too. Let's try and straighten this one out real good and get it back through. Okay, but we got 3 really good ones we can do. First, let's start with the one that broke. These ones actually aren't that hard. You just got to get a nail punch, get it centered on there. It's definitely stubborn. It's going. So as we can see, that's now through enough that we can easily pull it. My absolute favorite thing about this new hammer is this. Gives just the best leverage. You have to get it in the right spot. I mean, the old-fashioned method works too. But I really love this thing. Absolutely love it. Okay, now let's get to these obnoxious bent over ones. So you want to straighten them out as best you can. Oh, we broke that one. Hopefully we won't break this one so I can actually demonstrate this properly. Okay, so what you need to do, it can be a little hard if the nail is actually bent and in the way. There we go. So get that roughly to the straight up and down point and then cut it off with your pair of linesmen, leaving about 1/4 inch to 3/8. And at this point, because there's not so much nail, when you bang down on it, it can't bend and it should just go through. We'll take care of this one while we're at it. So there we go. That was actually not that bad. Okay, let's try this one last ugly one. You might be wondering, well, what did we need the nail bar for? Well, sometimes you just need the nail bar to get under the nail. But let's try this one with the pliers again, because that I think was the easiest method. Oh, got to bend it up a little more so I can actually get it under there. Yep, it works really well. So I know a lot of you are going to be wondering, like, why would you even do that? Why not just get a new board? And the answer is, well, this wood is from a mini ramp that I bought, disassembled, and unfortunately a lot of it had nails. And like, yeah, it's not actually worth my time financially to denail a board like this. Except, however, using that denailer too, the pneumatic denailer. That thing's wicked. But like manually, no, it's not really worth my time to denail this. However, I paid for it. I don't want to throw it in the landfill and I know how to do it. So why not? I'm rapidly running out of daylight here. Let's do a few more of these and see how many of them were actually doing that. So that one goes through, bend over, bend over, bent over, that one was going through. That one went through. So that one's gonna bend. That one went through. That one bent. It's like about 50-50. Whereas, let's see what happens if I just decide to cut these off short right off the bat and just go to town on them. What happens, you guys, it's pretty obvious, I think I explained it, is it can't bend in such a short distance, and instead it goes back through the board. Yeah, it's awesome. So there's lots of reasons you could want to save a board. Maybe you don't actually want to go buy more. Maybe you only have one piece like that. Maybe you're up on a roof and you don't want to have to deal with going and getting a new piece. So that works really well. Like, let's just try starting with that. Because overall, if I actually just started with everyone like this, even though it takes me a little bit to snip them, it's less time than messing around with them once they're bent over. I'm sorry. Yeah, every one of them is working. And even though they don't go up very much, again, with my favorite hammer, they pull really easy. Like, I'm serious, I love this thing. I actually never thought I would like this ridiculously expensive hammer, but it's sort of like I want every job to be a nail right now because I love using this thing. It's not a sales pitch, you guys. I just actually super duper enjoy this tool. Anyways, I'm pretty much done. I think you guys get it. Like, I don't need to go on about it. This one has no head. Let's see. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me. Yeah, I'm doing it. How can we get that one? Yeah, that one's in there good. There we go. We just needed the twisty. Spending all that energy not doing the twisty. Yeah, I guess I should probably end this video. You know, the one thing you have to watch out for with this hammer is it definitely will shoot these nails because they're so bent over. I'm not saying that on purpose. This video's over. It's gone seriously south. This was not supposed to be some horrible lowbrow video, you guys. I just wanted to show you another way to get nails out without having to get a fancy denailing tool and without having to throw out the piece of lumber you had or just bash those nails over. Like, you can get them out. It's actually not that hard. So thanks for watching Vancouver Carpenter. I hope you're doing well. I hope this info is useful to you. And I hope you're not so sensitive that you couldn't handle some of the random accidental joke throughout this entire video. And if you are, I don't know, get some thicker skin. It's not that bad. Life is short. Don't waste your time and energy. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching. Till the next one.